Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading from May 5th to the 14th. This is for Scorpio, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity. And to get more specific with your reading, I do this, Scorpio, because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it's been used for thousands of years. It's had major influence in divination, including tarot, and every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, ruling planet, ruling sign. We go really deep when the two are combined, and I am finally happy to announce that I finally made a video explaining why I use astrology with tarot. I'll put the link. It probably went up or something. I don't know. I'm just going to go up there at some point if you want to watch that. So now I no longer need to say that line in my videos, but I do use it because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. Now, Scorpio, this week, hey, I know you probably noticed I said May 5th to the 14th. Technically, it would be 8th to the 14th for the weekly reading, but I have to include that full moon lunar eclipse that's in your sign, Scorpio. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. So, looking at what's going on for you astrologically, this is what's happening, Scorpio. All right, we're real talk here. All right, this is the last full moon lunar eclipse in your sign. Eclipses happen in series, so I want you to think back to what happened around May 15th, 2022, all right, around that month, okay, even around that month. For some of y'all, maybe even all the way back to November 19th, 2021, all right, so there could have been some activity around that time. Remember, this is in your first house, okay? This is in your first house, so it's all about your identity. It's all about even your body. It could be like physical transformations, maybe like you did things that you did to amplify it in some way, or like the way that you're perceived by others. But here's the thing: this eclipse is happening during a Mercury retrograde in Taurus. So what does that mean? Mercury retrograde in Taurus is in your 7th house, so there could have been some miscommunications, maybe some challenges with partners, all right, whether work or love and romance. And for the majority of you, it'll be love and romance. And the reason I say that is because Saturn moved into Pisces in March, all right? That was your 5th house. That is your 5th house of love and romance and pleasure and procreation. Not only did that happen, Pluto moved into Aquarius, all right? That's your 4th house, your domestic sector, what's happening at home, all right? Relationships, with your partner. So a lot of that could have been happened. There could have been some miscommunication, or there could have just been some, you had some really deep moments and deep talks. Now this eclipse, hey, this is cathartic, okay? I want you to see it as like just a purging, detoxifying. Finally, we can move on from this. Finally, we can nip this in the bud, put this to an end, okay? So I want you to realize that, all right, Scorpio? This is a big eclipse. There are some oppositions. So there could have been, with the fact that Pluto is in Aquarius, and retrograde in your 4th house, it's like, maybe if you were with a partner, you're thinking about moving in together, you really did move in together, or there could have been some frustrations about moving in together. Maybe there's a house that you wanted that you didn't get. Anyway, there's it's going to resonate differently with all Scorpios. But here's the other thing, is that Venus is moving into Cancer, all right? That's happening on May 7th, okay? And so this is really great because it's almost like after you nip the things in the bud and you move on and you have this cathartic moment. This is your house of spirituality. So Venus and Mars are here at this point, okay? Venus and Mars are together, all right, in your 9th house, all right? So it's like, we made up, well, now let's take a big trip, okay? Or now let's, go on a wellness retreat. But again, listen, this is your reading, Scorpio. So this could also just be for you spiritually. You're really getting, in the groove, all right? You're really, there's a lot of like intense passion toward your philosophies, the way that you see things, your belief system. If you're working on a book, oh my goodness, great time. You're a great time, all right? Because the 9th house does rule publishing, and hey, you may even do something with travel. You may travel somewhere far. You may even work with with people over travel. You may write a book about going on a wellness retreat somewhere far away. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities there, but it's great with, Venus and Mars being there. So let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. At least let's see what's going on for you for the week of the week of May 5th to the 14th. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And for anyone who wants, if you know your birth chart, you're absolutely, it's totally, go for it. Read your moon, read your Venus, read whatever resonates with you that you would like more clarity on. But let's go ahead and get started. All right. So Scorpio, you'll see that my dog is with me. She is sleeping, and we do not want to wake her up, but she does take up all my table space. Secondly, Scorpio, you are amazing. I love Scorpios. Y'all, I'm so excited for you because this is the last eclipse in Scorpio. I know last year could have been like, there could have been a lot of moments that y'all had, Scorpio, a lot of moments, but overall, things just got really good for y'all. All right. So, and also, I do say read your Sun and Rising, and in that video that I just made, I do explain that because I do get a lot of questions on the rising sign, and it really is the other half, and it's kind of just blending your Sun and Rising together. But I tell you, how you can find your rising and why it's important and whatnot. But let's go ahead and get started with your reading, and this is it, Scorpio. This is it. Oh my gosh, you're killing me here. Scorpio, this is absolutely, I love this. You're ready. Okay? This is it. This eclipse is actually really good for you. If it feels like, it's good for you. It's great. Look at your spread. Look, you see this, right? You got all major arcanas and 2 knights. This is significant. And I'm very curious as to what's going on with your stuff, but let's get started. There you go. Boom. Love it. All right. You got Wheel of Fortune. All right. So this is the card of, divine intervention. This is game changing. It's, the gods above looking down at you, Scorpio, and saying, that Scorpio has gone through so much. We're going to give them this huge boost of luck, put them on the path of destiny they belong on. We're going to really bring that luck into their life right now. Okay. So I really love this for you. I love this for you because this card is ruled by Jupiter. All right. So, which is a planet of good luck, prosperity, good fortune, all of that, right? Profit, expansion, faith. You're good. All right. This came up in your past. So it seems like there's been some really great moments that have happened for you, and it really depends on like when you watch this reading or as well. But and it can be in any area of your life. All right. And you will notice it's 10. Wheel of Fortune is 10. 1 0 equals 1. So when I say game changing, it's almost like you're starting this new thing, and I really love that. And when I say new thing, it can be in your physical world, it can be emotionally, it can be spiritually, which is going to be a big thing for you. It can be mentally. I mean, like, there's a lot of abundance with this card, and a lot of just like, that luck. It's just so game changing. And you see that you are in this, you see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the wheel here. You're a fixed sign, Scorpio. You're here. This is a lot of stability moving forward. And speaking of moving forward, you got the Knight of Wands. All right. You got the Knight of Wands. I love this. Absolutely love this. In the heart of your spread. Okay. So it's kind of like the headline news of the week. Knights are fire. Wands are fire. This is double fire. This is fiery. All right. Very Sagittarius energy, which is really great because remember how I said Venus and Mars are moving into Cancer? Well, that's in your 9th house. The 9th house, Sagittarius is the native ruler. So I absolutely love this for you. But take a look at this card. I mean, nothing can stop him. Ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. You are just ready to move forward. Wands, passions, right? all your passions and, creativity and ideas and even creation, right? Creating something new. This is absolutely amazing. A lot of travel related to this card as well. All right. So that's really amazing. A lot of y'all will possibly be traveling or thinking about traveling or planning travel. So dive and do it. Travel is always a force of good. This is, again, very transformative energy here. This Knight of Wands is very transformative, and that wand, it really is. Wands are also career, work, all of that. I'm like speechless from your reading. You actually, by the way, Jupiter has been in your 6th house all year long, and that is work and, labor. And I absolutely love this. Now, you did get the sun, but you did get the sun in your challenge area. The only thing I'm going to tell you, based on what I'm seeing here, just let that sunlight in, okay? If there is something that happens after that eclipse where you're just like, that was really tough. Don't stay in that energy. Move forward, like the Knight of Wands in the heart of your spread, okay? Just move forward, all right? You're going to be absolutely fine. I haven't even gotten to, you were going to be fine. Let that sunlight in. There is going to be something that may happen around this eclipse where, again, it could be game changing and something could be eclipsed out of your life, and Uranus is opposing that. Something could be surprising, right? Something unexpected, but use it as a moment to empower you. It's all about letting go. Remember, I said this is cathartic. It's really just surrendering those things that no longer serve you, okay? And some things just may be eclipsed out of your life at this point, okay? So don't lose any of that optimism. I mean, the sun is all about optimism, right? It's all about growth and opportunity. So really, really be open to that. Do not close yourself off at this point. You got the star. You got the sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the star, all right? So the star comes actually after the tower. So think of the eclipse as, maybe it may be a tower moment for you, right? Like it could be something that is a little bit challenging and it just make you like, right? But hey, you got the star in your crown, all right? So this card is ruled by Aquarius, okay? So this is absolutely amazing. I talked about Pluto in Aquarius in your 4th house, your domestic sector, relationships, your home, okay? Some of y'all may be thinking about changes in that area or taking it more seriously, but listen, in general, this is the stars aligning for you. This is a card of faith, all right? Hope and healing too. Healing as well, all right? So, because I talked about that health, but you see the 7 chakras here align. I mean, the 7 stars are the 7 chakras aligning. I mean, you see the water barrier here, right? Pouring into the pool, but also onto the land. It's all that knowledge. It's all that life force that's growing around you. It's working. And there's so much strength. They're all eight pointed stars, okay? So much strength. But this is your hopes and dreams and wishes. This is again, stars aligning for you, all right? So I really love this. It came up in your crown. So there's things that you want to go for with the Knight of Wands in the root of your or heart of your spread. Coming after the Wheel of Fortune, you're golden. Boom. You're blowing me away, Scorpio. This is absolutely insane. You know that the Death card is ruled by Scorpio. So you pulled your own card. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so this is a card of transformation, all right? Major transformation here. You're going through a transformational process. A lot of y'all are feeling it. A lot of y'all want it. A lot of y'all are craving it. A lot of y'all are, it's just, think of death as a point in time. Now, I know that some people forget when they see the Death card. This is actually one of the best cards in the deck, all right? Hollywood really painted a picture oh, we're making a horror movie. Let's throw the Death card in there. It's a great card, all right? You see, again, sun in the back, right? And so moving towards the sun, all right? You see that he's on a white horse. There's a white rose. It's a lot of purity. He's fully protected in armor. It's a skeleton. What out of our body endures the longest? It is the bones. It's a skeleton. This is transformation, setting you up for this really long shelf life. I love this for you. I absolutely love this for you, okay? And why that's important, okay? This transformation, moving into this next stage in your life, next phase in your life, next era in your life, next chapter in your life, is because there is that long shelf life. Boom, you got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And so this is a card of like, it has like commitment energy. All the knights are very active, okay? You see this horse is going nowhere. There's a reason for that, all right? This knight likes to sow his seeds, reap his rewards, no matter how long it takes. This is, ooh, so good. This is so good. This is being practical. This is being very pragmatic. And this is saying, because it came up in your future, you're setting yourself up for Pentacles or money and wealth, all right? So a lot of y'all, it's going to resonate with career. Pentacles are also earthbound. Remember that. So it's very like your physical world, okay? So what have you invested in? What do you want to invest in? You're starting to build that, all right? So again, relationships that's an investment. Relationships, right? Moving into a new home, that's an investment. Like there's a lot of like commitment energy with this card, and it's just so prosperous. Like your reading is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, like this is big. 4 major arcanas and 2 knights. This is big, right? This is huge. Knights, again, very active. So take action. Take action, okay? Let that light through. Take action. Take action this week. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. I love this. Scorpio, let's get to your stuff. If you like this reading, by the way, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. I love hearing from y'all. Y'all are amazing. And if you are a subscriber, hey, you're amazing. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I wouldn't be here if you weren't here. So I am very grateful. I am very appreciative. So Scorpio, I think this is your best weekly reading of all time. And I didn't even stutter. I did not even stutter. Look at this. You pulled all court cards and all major arcanas. I've never had a reading. Okay, so let's talk about this, Scorpio. I have never had a reading. I've never, ever had a reading where it was all major arcanas and all court cards. All. Okay? All. Mic drop. Mic drop. All right? Queen of Wands. You're good. Scorpio, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're blowing me away. Okay? So, the knights work for the queens, right? So, remember, you have the Knight of Wands in the root of your spread. Now you got the Queen of Wands here. All right? First card in your staff. All you want is this thing that you just want. There's something that you want so bad, all right? It's your passions, okay? Remember, the ones are your passions, all right? Even your ideas, creativity, all of that, creation, right? It's creating. It's ideation. It's, maybe you have this brilliant idea. Maybe you're the next Einstein. Who knows? Maybe there is something a creative project in the works, but also remember career as well, okay? Now, but also your passion. So just basically anything that you're passionate about. This Queen of Wands, she is so charismatic. She's so popular. She's so regal. She's the type of queen. I say this all the time. Think of Nicole Kidman walking into a room, Charlize Theron, Rihanna, who, it doesn't matter. They get whatever they want. Like the Queen of Wands. All right? Like the Queen of Wands. Getting whatever she wants. All right? Really love this for you because this is, again, really interesting because Jupiter, you got Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter currently in Aries. Last week that Jupiter is in Aries, all right? And now you got Queen of Wands who is Aries. So I'm going to explain why that's really big and important for you in a second. But just know that when I say don't lose hope, don't lose inspiration, don't have any lack of confidence. Let that sunshine in, feel that optimism. You will be fine. You will be fine. All right? You will be absolutely fine. You get whatever you want, okay? Have whatever you want. Raise your energy levels this week if you are, because lunar eclipse, full moons in general, right? Full moon lunar eclipse is really powerful. They can be draining, all right? So just do what you can to raise the energy levels, right? Put on like Love is Blind or something, or no, is that a happy show? No, put on what's a fun show? Put on a fun show. Go out to the bars, go with your friends, go, do your thing, go, do some artwork, do whatever you can to raise your energy levels if you feel that you are feeling drained, because you can have whatever you want. This is amazing. Look, you just got the Hierophant. I mean, like, come on. This is amazing. Remember how I said earlier, Venus and Mars are moving into, on May 7th, they're going to be together for 2 weeks, okay? They're moving into Cancer, which is your 9th house of spirituality. Boom. This is, the Hierophant's like the Greek priest, right? It's actually like literal. Okay, we'll break it down. Okay, Hero, right? From Eros, okay? Meaning holy and sacred, right? And then font, feinen, meaning to display, to reveal, right? So he's a connector for like the divine, right? Up there, and then to our physical reality. And so this is like a very spiritual leader, all right? Very spiritual person, someone who has that deep sacred knowledge. In fact, this is the very first major arcana where other people appear, all right? So when you have that, you spread it, came up in your external factors area, there is someone that is going to really, really, really bring that into your life, okay? Also, he is a big person on like, this card is like really big on like structure, stability, like even like traditions too. So coming right after the Knight of Pentacles, remember what I said about this, that commitment energy, that long-term commitment energy, that's just being practical, pragmatic to reap his rewards, okay? Coming right before the Hierophant. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. You will have that guidance. If it's not a physical person, which can be a man or a woman, the Hierophant is just like masculine energy. It could be, you could get it like spiritually, like your intuition, right? Scorpio, you are a water sign. You're very intuitive, okay? So it could be just, and also again, Venus and Mars in your 9th house of spirituality. So you could also, like, from your spirit guides, it could be your intuition, but you're just going to know everything, all the answers that you've had, especially like that clarity, because also at the end of the week Mercury does go direct. So but even still, like, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be absolutely good. You're absolutely good. You got the Emperor. Aries. I don't even know what to say. You have, I mean, this is the ruler. This is all like mastery of self, okay? This is mastery of self. It's like you're becoming a brand new person, Scorpio. You're in a very powerful one too. And that's all you want. You want to be able to have all that power. You want to be able to, especially again, like I'm going to bring it up. Last year, I'm not going to lie. You've had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of downs, all right? And so it's the fact that you just got the Emperor, come on, ruler of his own destiny. I mean, you see he's wearing, crown for success and victory. He's got the long white beard for wisdom, red cloak for passion, power. He has the orb in his hand, the world. I mean, the Egyptian Ankh representing, like, it's like a life force, right? This is true power. Like master of your own destiny, like ruler of your own destiny energy here. And that's, you're gonna, like, that's a power that you want to be able to have that. It's also like message coming through is like, how do I it's like you basically just don't want to worry about anything anymore. You want to have control of everything now. Like, you don't want to, like, some things may have been out of your control, and all you want now is just to have all that control. And then boom, you have the Ace of Swords in your final outcome. This is the most powerful sword, all right? This is insane. Swords are the mental suit, okay? So this is all about communication. This is all about logic. This is all about intellect. This is decisions. I mean, this is amazing. Aces ushering in that new change, new possibilities, new opportunities. Like, this is absolutely amazing. Like, you're basically having this huge mental breakthrough this week. Like, this is breakthrough week. This is amazing. looking at your entire spread, you're going through a massive change, an auspicious change. You may have a contract to sign. And there is a lot of, everything is aligning for you. Scorpio, this is your best. This is, again, not even for your sign. Out of all the signs, who does that? Who pulls all major arcanas and court cards and significant court cards? All right, like you didn't pull any pages. These are, come on, like. Well, I don't mind pages are significant. I don't want to say that they're not insignificant, but they are the young ones. But we're going with all the knights here. You have the queen. The ace. This is crazy. You have the Hierophant and the Emperor. You have Death, Star, Wheel of Fortune. The only thing is you have the Sun in your challenge area. All right. So that's all I'm saying. All right. The biggest message coming through is if during that eclipse there's a moment of just like you feeling a little drained or something just happens where you're just like right, energy, keep it high, look at where you're going, look at all this goodness, look at you're absolutely, the Star, the Death card, your own card, you got the Hierophant, you have all that wisdom coming through, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever you may have started or what you're going after, it's you're moving into this next chapter, and it's good, prosperous, and it's money and wealth, and also like again your physical realities. There could be like relationships, home, family, Ace of Swords, and your final outcome. This is like major breakthrough, but it's also just like a lot of like in the zone. Like you've got this. Like this is a powerful sword. You see the. This is victory, success. You're good. You're absolutely good. Scorpio, you are absolutely amazing. This is blowing me away. I've never done a reading where it's been all major arcanas and all core cards. For any sign, okay? This is your best reading, and I'd have to say ever, actually. I'm going to look back, but I'm going to go on record saying this is your best weekly reading in a very long time since I started this channel, a year-ish ago. But I honestly think ever since then. Okay, so you're amazing. Do not lose inspiration. Do not let your energy levels go low, all right? That's all I'm saying. You are good. You're good. You're 2 knights here. Oh, gosh. And take action. Remember to take action. Remember, knights are very active, okay? Very active. So take that action. Going toward the things you want. Don't feel uninspired. Stay optimistic. You're golden. Scorpio, I love you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. And if you are not a commenter, I love emojis. And if you're a subscriber, I love you, and you're amazing, and thank you for being here. Next week is a huge week, okay? Next week is the biggest week of May. That's when Jupiter actually finally goes into Taurus, your 7th house of partnerships. We have that new moon in Taurus, one of the biggest new moons of the year. This is 2 days after Jupiter goes into Taurus. That is huge. That's huge. We have Mars going into Leo, which is actually for you, that's your 10th house of career. We'll talk. All right, Scorpio. We'll talk next week. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.